Hey everyone, this is back to Scott, back from let's see, we're at day 22 and 23. It's like we're approaching the end and very excited about it. We're tonight in a town that's named the same, at least part of it, as a town we were previously in just before Burgos, Villafranca. I think there's a different ending to it, but it's always it's referred to as Villafranca. And so we're here tonight. The last time that I videoed, we were in Robinall, about to go to Cruz de Ferro, and I videoed when I left my stones at the cross to the stones that my grandchildren and I painted to commemorate not only leaving my burdens behind, but also devoting that day to my grandchildren. So it was exciting. You probably saw the video. It's a very short video, but I left a video of that moment, and it was very special to me. We then continued walking to a town called Molina Seca, and it was a beautiful town. It was if I ever come back, I'm going to stay there again, because it was like this almost like this Swiss chalet town, stone streets, a lot of restaurants and bars, and it was just a lot of fun, and it was again a great stop, and which are all just by chance, because I have no idea anything in the book about what the towns look like. So then we had a long day today. We went almost 20 miles today. So we're sitting somewhere close to 370 miles, and that puts us almost within 100 miles of Santiago. We actually expect to hit the 400-mile mark on Sunday when we finish at Tricastella. I think that's where we're going to hit 400 miles. And then while I talk about the Camino being 500 miles, really only about 483. So that puts us within 83 miles. And there's a little town called Sarria that we got to stop at, or not stop at, but from Sarria into to Santiago, you have to get 2 stamps a day on your pilgrim credentials to be able to get your Compostela once you get to Santiago. So that's kind of where we're at tonight. We're staying at a very nice hostel. We've got kind of a 3-bed area on our own, so that's nice. All is good. Everybody's healthy. Mike's had a little bit of a problem with one of his shins, but I'll post some pictures. We actually went down to the river, and the river is very cold, and we were told by some locals that for your aches and pains, if you'll go down and soak your legs in the river, that it'll help you. So the 3 of us went down and soaked our legs in the river, and so that was a lot of fun, and I'll send some pictures of that. Walked through a grape region today where they were actually harvesting, and that was a lot of fun. It was a tough day, though. It was because it was so long. Who was I praying for? Well, today I was praying for my church group. So there's 7 couples, I think. I have to sit there and think of names, but some 18 years ago, 4 couples got together, and I think all of us individually, as we were driving over to Tony Longis's house, were saying, okay, this is only for Lent. This is only for Lent. That was 18 years ago. We've not stopped meeting since then. Some of the more dramatic times is on 9/11, we had a church meeting, we had a church group meeting, and it was very difficult because all we could do was watch the news and pray, and we watched the news and we prayed, and we watched the news and we prayed. It was a very difficult time. And since then, as a group, we've been through weddings, we've been through childbirth together, we've been through difficult times and sicknesses, and we've been through really great times. And as a church group, I don't think I could think of a better situation. We have 7, the Pops, the Currys, the Longises, the Steubings, the Mims, the Deckers, the Canes, who I'm walking, excuse me, walking with Mike. So we've got just a great group of people, and I'm so glad they're in my life, and so glad that they have been with us for some 18, 19 years at this point. So love all you guys, and am thankful, have been thankful all day that God placed y'all in my life. So thank you, and I love you all. Tomorrow, man, this is almost a difficult one. Captain, my captain. Tomorrow I pray for Al and Becky Prentice, and boy, I am just trying to figure out what to say in the proper way about Susford, Alton Prentice, and young Miss Rebecca. First of all, let me say I love them dearly. We have been through so many life-changing experiences together, mainly through travel, because Al has convinced us how great sailing is just on our own. So we have sailed the BVI, the British Virgin Islands. We've sailed St. Lucia, and we this last summer spent an entire month with them, traveling through Italy and sailing the Amalfi Coast, all on our own. No captains, well, Captain Al, and but no crew, cooking on our own. Just it's just been such a great experience seeing the world with Al and Becky, and I love them. I love their families. They have a great group of kids. We've got 2 weddings that occurred recently, and they've done so well with their kids and with their lives. I'm just happy that they're part of my life. And so Becky and Al, I love you. I will think about you all day tomorrow as I pray and thank God that He placed you in my life. So tomorrow we're headed off to the last major climb that we're going to do during the Camino. It'll be about a 1,500 foot climb up to a place called Oso Brio. We're actually going to stop just short of Oso Brio because we couldn't find a room in Oso Brio, so we're going to stay in a place called Laguna de Castilla, and it'll be quite a bit of uphill tomorrow. It's only going to be about 16.5 miles, but that'll be a difficult 16.5 miles, and so Mike's got a little bit of a shin splint issue, and hopefully the curing waters of Villafranca today help that he will be able to make it tomorrow. So anyway, that's where we're at, day 22 and 23. We're kind of figuring out when we're going to get to Santiago, which isn't too far. Hope the beard's coming in. I think my beard's better than Mike's, but he's just not convinced of that yet. Greg even said today that he could actually see my beard, so I must have rubbed dirt on it. So I don't think Kathy's going to let me keep it once I get home. But anyway, all right, guys, we will see you in a couple of days. I got a car backing up. That's why I just turned red. So anyway, we'll see you in a couple of days, or we'll talk to you in a couple of days. See you.